And I don't know, but is this a new stream? Is this a different stream? Go to my other live. It should be upcoming. It says I'm live. I think we go to the Beth is live. It says Beth is live, a new stream. Here we go. We're going to do it again. So, hopefully everybody will find me now. Beth is alive. So let's get this up there. Is alive. Okay, there we go. So I can get rid of those other ones. Let's see here. Oh, goodness gracious, alive. Okay, so let me go over here. See if I can't find me alive. Let's see. Go to YouTube Studio and we'll go to content, live, and see if that'll work. Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Okay, very good. Okay. Come on in. Is Ben in here tonight? Do we have Mr. Ben? Well, hello, Ben. Welcome. This is Arts and Crafts for Adults, where we do chit-chat with each other. And we behave like good boys and girls should. So, can you hear me now? Can you see me okay? I got to put my camera over here because I keep wanting to go to the camera, and the camera is my phone. So, let's see. Let's put this up here out of the way. So, my table's going to be this. This is side of the desk is my table. So we'll just push all that down there a little way. All is good. Okay. So this is my table. Hello, Wine, Dine, and Shine. Welcome. You're new. Is this okay? Is that okay? Yes, you can come in. We're doing arts and crafts, and we do a lot of we horse around a little bit in here, but we're all good. Everybody's good behaviors. We have good behaviors in here. So please like, share, and subscribe. So, but we're going to be doing a variety of things today. And as soon as I get everybody in here, we'll take off and do those things. So I think I'm going to have to write a list. I always have to write a list. So let's see if I can't get a list going here for us. So once we get streaming, thank you, Wine and Shine. Let's go see what you have. Do you have a channel? We'll subscribe. Not yet. Okay. That's fine. You come on in. We do a variety of things in here. We're going to do some whips today. Whips stands for work in progress. Works in progress. Things that we have to finish. So we're going to do a t-shirt yarn bowl. I've started it, and we're going to continue to work on that today. We are going to do a beaded picture frame. So we're going to play with some of our beads. We will probably do the 100-day challenge of prompts, because we like to do prompts. We do craft pages. And yeah, well, Juju, a couple of times when I restarted, it said, a notation came up saying that we are aware of the problem and we're working on it. And that was through Messenger. And it could be a software issue. I went in and deleted, well, I didn't delete the programs, but I deleted my cache, which had a lot of stuff in it, and I did a defragment, which is all of the drawers that were open, everything was put back in their drawers and shut. Yeah, it is cool. So let me show you. It's kind of fun to do. It's kind of time consuming. But you buy this t-shirt yarn like this, and it's actual t-shirt material, and it comes like this when you buy it. But you can take your other t-shirts, and there's a way that you can cut these and make it into one piece of yarn. And they show you how to do that on YouTube's how to make t-shirt yarn. So hi, Japa. Hello, come in. Got some new people today. That's wonderful. So, but this is my t-shirt yarn, and you take some of it off of the spool or the thing. Take some off, and I'm using a needle. I'm off. I'm sorry. Just tell me to scoot over to the right whenever I get off centered. I'm using my phone tonight, so my picture is narrow on the program, but we're doing the best we can with what we got. We're using my phone tonight because my other camera is not doing right, and I might have to uninstall and reinstall. But I'm going to worry about that tomorrow. I'm not going to worry about that tonight. So we got things to do tonight. So we take the t-shirt yarn, and it's wrapped around this cordage. You get this cordage. This is like clothesline cordage. You can get it at Dollar Tree, Walmart, just about any place will have it. And yeah, and it's called t-shirt yarn, And I got the idea off of the internet. I didn't make it up. I'm not the first original. And but you wrap the yarn around the cord, and then every so often you wrap it around a couple times, and then every so often you're going to connect it to the existing bowl. And that's, you start out in this little coil, and then you keep going and going and going and going until you make it as big as you want. And I want my bowl to be much bigger, like twice this size. So, but anyway, you take your yarn, you wrap it around the cord, and then every so often you've got to connect it to the existing bowl by going in the middle of these joints right here. Now, this is not a waterproof bowl. You're going to be able to see light through the holes and stuff. You will be able to see some light and some gaps, but it's not supposed to, this one's not going to be waterproof, you know, but I will be able to put some things in my bowl, you know, as I work on my desk and I want to throw something in the bowl, I've got a bowl to put it in. And I'm thinking I might be able to use it for projects. And if I make more than one of them, you know, I can have 2 or 3 projects in this bowl all together, and I don't have to hunt for everything again. But you can do it, you can use it in the house, you can put it in the bathroom, you can use it for all kinds of things, this bowl. You can use it to put your car keys in, jewelry, you could put jewelry in it, and lots of stuff, just lots of stuff. So the idea is to wrap it around, and you keep going. Now, you can pull this a little bit if it's getting to be too relaxed, but I think it's fine right now the way it is, because I wanted to get a little bit bigger on the sides. So so I want it to get a little bit bigger, and it does twist a little bit, but it's nothing terribly bad. You can do this in front of the TV. And you know, you could sit and do this anytime on the back porch, or just keeps your hands busy. So hi everybody coming in, Joyce and Patty and Jassy. Welcome our new people. We got Japa, and we have Wine and Dine, and Ben. Ben was here just a minute ago. I hope we didn't scare him off. But he said, what is all this? He wanted to know what we were doing. And that's okay. We get a lot of people that come in, and people come and go, but we kind of hang out together in this little arting community that I'm in. We hang out. We're a good bunch of people all over the world. Everybody put your state or your country in where you're from. I know we've got England in here, and we've got all kinds of United States. So put your state and your country in. So the new people can see us. I'm in Florida, and we got people on the East Coast and the West Coast. There's Oregon, there's Mississippi, and England. Oh, you're in England too? Are you? Janet's in London area. What area are you from? We got several London people in here, but we get people from Sweden and Denmark, and off of a little island up north of Scotland. There is a little bit of islands over there, and we've got a little girl that comes in from over there too, that lives on one of those islands. And I know it's late in London. Yeah, okay. And Janet's here for a few minutes before she has to go to bed. She watches me till she gets tired, and then she says, I've got to go. It is Stream for Beth. And usually I don't have too much trouble with my internet, but I've been told that I'm not the only person that has had bad luck with YouTube lately. So I'm just wondering if maybe, something's going on and they're trying to it's a string for Beth. I don't know what that means. Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. You stay on as long as you want, honey. We don't mind a bit. We like to do a variety of things. And we do in my room, we do lots of different things. I do a variety. It's ink. I found this on the floor, Sharon, and I put my knuckle in it, so I'm not bleeding. I just got to find the lid to it. I don't know where the lid is. Here, I'll rub it off. I got in a big fight. Yeah, and somebody lost. So anyway, I won't be able to sit and do this for very much longer because I can't sit still this long to work on something. But I could tell you about some things that are coming up. If you like this type of content, we have an arting community that we all belong to, and we follow each other around, and it's every day, any time of the day and night. We watch everybody else, and if it fits your schedule, then that's great. You'll see us again in the chat. Hi, Jennifer. Hi everybody in the balcony. I usually get a few girls in the balcony. So I do have some happy mail today, and I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. I've got Belinda sent me something, and well, where'd it go? Over here. Belinda and Doretha sent me some happy mail. So I'm going to open up their mail next. Let me just do a few more stitches in this thing. If I do a little bit every day, I'll eventually get it done. And as you can see, I can do it and talk at the same time. I just have to make sure I'm over here under my phone. Sorry about that, guys. But that's just the way it's going to be tonight. But the glitches won't go away, and the only thing that I haven't done is uninstalled and reinstalled my camera. And I hate to do that because I'll have to figure out how to do it. And that's my problem. I don't want to do all the techie stuff. I just want to do the crafts. So, but I have to do it. And I guess I can do it tomorrow and figure out. Maybe I can call my niece and see if she can't help me. She's a computer nerd. So anyway, there's my bowl. It's coming along. I'm going to move on because I want to. Hi, Cindy. Hello, everybody coming in. Good to see you all. So, anyway, I showed you my bowl, and I'm going to put it back over here in a bag that it came in, so I can find it. If I ever take it out of the Amazon bag, I'll lose it forever. I won't be able to find it again. So, let me go ahead and open up our happy mail. Have a check off of this. There's something underneath here. Oh, it's my bone folder. Okay. Happy mail. So Happy Mail is an envelope with some little arts and crafts inside of it. So is Belinda here yet, or Doretha? I didn't tell them that I got this. I probably should have told them. Now, it just so happened that there's no ink on these stamps. No ink. And I've got some special stuff that somebody told me about. Somebody in the chat room told me about this. And it was called Undo. And I'm going to show you how it works. But we'll open up Belinda's first and see what she put in here. She sent me some stamps, and I get to use these in my art. Those are cute. Oh, look, there's a chicken. I can put him in the chicken book. I've got something else to put in the chicken book. Yeah, their stamps are pretty. She sent me a doll. So the month of August, we had a paper doll exchanged. It is closed. There's a paper doll there. I can put her in the book. And so this one's from Belinda. So we're going to put her in the doll book. And I'm going to open up Doretha's. And then she sent me some extra little Happy Mail. This is called Happy Mail. Little things that make somebody happy is Happy Mail. So I'm going to cut this little girl out. And I'm going to put her in the doll book with the doll. And these little things I'm going to hang on to. So we have a chicken. And we're going to put it in the chicken book. And I'll show you the famous chicken book. And I've been thinking, what kind of book should I do next? And I was thinking of, I'll tell you in a minute what I thought of. Oh, fish. I thought about fish. And I've done dog and cat books before. I could do another dog and cat book. Maybe do a combo. But these'll be in my Happy Mail stash that I have over here. I try to keep things a little organized. A little. And let's see, these are from Belinda. So let me put her initials on here. Okay. And I do have the Happy Mail thing over here. Stick it in. So that was nice. So I am going to recycle her stampers. And I'm going to show you how to get them off without destroying the stamp. Now I was peeling them off very gently. You can peel them off, but this is even better. This is even better. This Undo Remover solvent, and you take and put a few drops of this on the back of the stamps, and they'll come off. I thought maybe, yeah, and a fish book with other oceanic, or other animals that live in the water, fish, whales, and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm going to put the lid back on that because it's very soupy. And then all I did was put that oil on the back of it. It does not affect my manicure. Thank goodness. And look, it comes right off. Look at that. Right off. Now this one just happens to have a little piece of tape on the back, and I think I can get it off too. It wants to stick to it, and it's a little greasy, but I got it off, no problem. Got it off. And so this stamp is ready to go on an envelope. And I was putting a little bit of glue stick on it. As soon as I find my glue stick, there it is. I put it on the glue stick and give it a little extra stick 'em, and it is ready to go on her envelope, and I'll mail her something back. So look, I recycled. I'm not throwing away 87 cents. I'm just not going to do it. I can't. I know it's been used before, and it's not my fault that it didn't go through. It's not my fault that it didn't go through the cancellation part. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Now this little piece here goes with this stamp, but it'll come off too. Really easy, real easy. It comes right off. And there's a corner here, and I'm going to patch it up. And worst case scenario is that they'll send it back to me and won't accept it. And if they do, then I'll put another stamp on it and send it back out. But I haven't had any of them returned yet. You know, and like I said, it doesn't have any ink on it, so they can put it through the ultralight, you know, to see if there's any ink on anything. And I'm not stealing and faking it or anything. These are legitimate stamps. So I put that little corner on there. And believe it or not, it will go through. Now, when you put your stamps down, do not put any tape on top of it. And if there's any glue, make sure you rub the glue off. No glue, no tape on the top part of this. And it will go through the mail. So I will put some little yummies in these two envelopes. And that's how you use it. So, and then I'll get to do the same thing with these 4 envelopes. And I will do that. I'll take them off another day, but I will open up the Happy Mail part. So let's see what Doretha sent me. I'm sure there's a doll in here. So, oh, thank you, Esther. Thank you. A bunch of prompt pages. Okay, I'll have to look at it after the video show because I'm on my phone tonight, so I can't go and look at it right this second. So we got 2 little piles over here that I'm working on. I've got the chicken book and the doll book here. I will save these stamps. Feels like there's something else in there. Nope. So let me cut these stamps, and I will put these in my drawer up here with my good stamps. These are good stamps. So, as you all well know, I mail out a bunch of stuff all the time. I mail packages and everything out to you guys. And I will be able to use the stamps for sure. So here's what Doretha sent me. She sent me some cards, sports trivia. Okay, let me see if y'all can do this. What sport would you be able to find a loppet? L-O-P-P-E-T. What sport is a loppet in? I'll give you 3 choices. Hi, Brian. Goodness, we're getting some nice people. Come on in. This chat form is different. Okay, I don't know why. I'm on my phone tonight, so the picture is smaller. I do know that. So what is a loppet? L-O-P-P-E-T. A, is it have to do with horseback riding? B, does it have to do with skiing? Snow skiing? Or does it have to do with pole vaulting? Those are the 3 choices. Horseback riding, skiing, and pole vaulting. What is a loppet related to? Teresa says ski. Hi, Teresa. Wendine and Cher says ski. Sharon says horseback riding, A. That's okay. You're allowed to follow. You're allowed to follow your leaders. That's quite all right. Joyce says horseback riding, and that's what Sharon said. Any other takers? Loppet, Loppet. And the answer is, oh, we got a Connie. Hi, Connie. Hi, honey. She says horseback riding too. That's 3 horses and 2 skis. Loppet. Loppet. Hi, Angie. Well, the answer is B, skiing. It's skiing. Never heard of it. So I guess, is that what the poles are called? Are your poles, your ski poles? Don't know. Okay, I've got one more. These are from Butter Roll. Okay, it says, what is the address Nemo is taking to in Finding Nemo? I got 3 choices. The address that they're trying to get to. A is W Disney 1313 Vista Way, Orlando. B is J Sparrow 6500 Pearl Lane, London. And C, P Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. What is the address that Nemo is taken to in Finding Nemo? And the movie came out in 2003. Jennifer's going to say C. Angela's going to say C. Teresa's walking away. Walking way. It's Wallaby. Wallaby Way, Sydney. Yeah, Wallaby. Thank you, Teresa. And Sharon says C. Linda says Sydney. And Janet says Sydney. The address of Nemo when Nemo is lost, so he's taken in to Finding Nemo at P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. I can see the bay that they swim into, and then there was a window in a dentist office, right? And somehow he gets in the window and he jumps in the fish tank. That's all I can remember. And then one of the fish is, what's my name? Every 3 seconds. What's my name? Okay. Thank you, Doretha. We had a lot of fun with that. And these can go in with my playing cards for games. Sometimes we get prompts and it's use a game piece. I can use one of those cards. So here is Butter Roll. Sent me some, oh, this is dyed paper. Let's see. I wonder if it smells. I can't smell anything, but she gave me this dyed paper. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I like dyed paper, and I do. She gave me some coffee dyed music paper on her last mail. Oh, look, she sent me a nurse. Oh, a little nurse. Isn't that cute? And then she sent me this little lady. She didn't put her name on the back, of course. It was C, Wine, Dine, and Shine. It was number C. So these are very cute. So we did paper dolls last month. Let's see, yeah, Belinda signed her doll baby. So we're going to put these in the doll book. I'll get it out next. So I put her name on there. So those will go into the doll book. And then she sent me, oh, look at this one. It's a fairy. This is going into the fairy book. Oh my goodness, thank you. This will go in the fairy book. I'm sorry, I'm offline. They're so cute. This is like a playing card. It's just a sun card. And I have no idea. It might be a children's matching game or something. Thank you so much. There's her address. I can put it over there. Okay, so this is going to go in the fairy book. So I get to show you the chicken book and the fairy book and the doll book tonight. And then she sent me this. And it's how to make a pouch. This is a pet collar pouch. Okay, so you make a little pouch and you Velcro it onto the collar of the collar of the dog, and then you can put something in it. You can fasten the pouch around the leash and take Fido for a walk, so he can show off his new accessory. But I can see putting a note, like where he lives, phone number. I don't know, what else would you put in a doggy pouch? A doggy bag, a poop bag, put cleanup bag in there. But it's just made out of felt, embroidery floss, and a hook and loop fastener. So, thank you, Doretha. I love it. I don't know if I'm going to make it or not, but we're going to keep it on our to-do list somehow. So anyway, that's all of the Happy Mail, and I've got envelopes for them to be returned. So here's my doll book, and this is for the month of August, and August is halfway done. Everybody should already have their dolls in the mail by now. You should be in the mail. Hopefully everybody's in the mail by now. Yeah, that's right, Sharon. Put that in your little doggy bag. So I have received several dolls, and some of them are funny, but they're all cute. I love them. I love the Kung Fu girl. And there's some up here that needs to be collared, and I've got some samples here that I received. Everything was in Happy Mail, just about Happy Mail from everything. There's some women's heads. That's good to have. So anyway, we'll go back through here, and I'm going to find 2 of my dolls to send back to Doretha and Belinda. And I have lost count of who I've sent to and who I haven't. I've tried to keep a list, and I don't have Belinda or Doretha on here, so I'm going to put their names on my send out list. And they will get a doll in return. So that's what that's all about. Okay, good. That's good. I've been doing a good job. So anyway, these are some dolls, some of the other dolls that people have made and sent me. This one's from Esther. And this one's from, oh no, don't tell me. I didn't put the name on it, and they didn't put their name on it either. So you'll have to tell me who sent me this. Somebody, one of y'all sent me that. Who was it? And I put these in there. They're from the clothing magazines. I mean the patterns. I thought those girls are pretty enough to put in the doll book. So let me go back here, and here's one of this. This is Sharon Lombard gave me these little dolls, and so I put them together, and I'm going to send them out as this one's cute. As this is from Esther too. Send them for return dolls as we do the doll trade. There's another one. So these turned out real cute. Little dolls. We do paper dolls every year. So you all watched me put a lot of those together. And I can put my new dolls in here. So that is so cute. Paper dolls are fun. I love this one. I'm going to put it right here. So there's our paper dolls. And I still need to put some beads on the tassels. I do beads on the tassels. So I'm going to put this one up. And I'll get the chicken book back out. And these will go to the girls. I get to fold their legs up. And I think they will fit in their envelopes. Like this. Yes, they fit. Have to bend their legs. Break their legs. So they'll fit in the envelope. And they've already got their new stamps put on there to go back. So that's good. Just have to address that. I've got two more over here that I get to send out too. So I'll have to do that tomorrow. So the chicken book, I'll show you my chicken book. We're going to put this chicken in it. And this chicken. And then I found a tea towel. And I'm going to steal the chicken off of this. And put it in the chicken book. So I'm going to shorten my my tea towel. Because I can. It's an old tea towel that I've had for 100 years. And I value the chicken more than I do the towel. So that's that. So that's going in the chicken book too. And this can go back into the kitchen to be used as a tea towel. A little bit, a short towel. Yeah. It's going to be a short towel. So that's good. I can still use that as a towel. We'll send that to the kitchen. And these little scrappy doos, I will put in my sewing bag that I have. I have a little sewing pouch that Margaret sent me. And these are going to go in the pouch. I've got all kinds of sewing in here. Thread, anything on my desk that's sewing related, I get to put in here. So here's the chicken book. And it's a Reader's Digest. And I took and pulled out every other page and thinned it out real good and made it thin so that it'll take the fluffy part. You know, because I don't want it to be too fluffy. I want to be able to put it on the shelf. So I don't want it I have to eliminate some of the pages so that it will do that. So I go through the book and I find different places to put things. And I just so happen to have my hot glue gun up. So I'm going to put some hot glue down on here and put it in the book. Circle of Pearls. But it's a Reader's Digest book, and you can find these books for about 75 cents a piece or $1 a piece online if you want to look for them. And I think I bought 5 of them 2 years ago. So, yeah, a gator mouth. I don't want a gator mouth, but this is going to help it get fat because it's material. But papers or flat things are good. I painted this one. Somebody sent me this one. I did this in May. I think I started this book earlier this year. And I put down wax paper in between so that they don't stick together. But I don't think I have to worry about what I just did. It's not going to show through the other side. And it's dry, so I don't have to have a piece of paper. But this was a piece of fabric with chicken wire on it. Am I on the off screen? Sorry. So anyway, these are just some more chickens. There's some more chicken fabric in here, and tissue paper art, and napkin art, napkin with chickens on there. And I made a little art collage here. And here's another piece of fabric that's a chicken, and eggs, always fresh and delicious. It was something. Somebody sent me that. I try to put everybody's names down, but it is so hard. I do forget. And I have the forgetful disease. It's quite common in my head. And this was a tag somebody gave me from Sharon Lumbar. So that was cute. So it's going in here. And I've got some other little doodads to put in. And I probably should, I can hot glue it down at the top. Let me try that. And it will stay right there. I just put it on the ribbon. Okay. So, yes, this one's got some nice glitter on it, doesn't it? It's either stickles or glitter glue. So we did that. We're going to look for another page so we're going to put these 2 little chickadees in there. And I'll have to trim them out. So if I cut them out together, then I can put them on a double page. Our neighbor, my next door neighbor, got chickens this summer, and I think he got 8 of them, and but there's no rooster, so they're not going to be hatching any chickens. But they will lay eggs. They will lay eggs. They don't have to have a rooster to lay eggs, but if you want your eggs to hatch and make babies, it has to have a rooster. So I'm just going to fold this in the middle, and I'll find a page to put it on. This was my stamp that Juju gave me, a chicken stamp. I think it's in the back of the book. So I've been working hard. Here's a double page. So I'll take and put this in here like that. So let me get my glue stick out. But basically that's what these my books are, they're like glue books. I use them like glue books. But we do a variety of things in each of the books. And I've done a variety of, I have a whole stash of different books. And I think my next book is going to be a fish. So that means you all have to send me fishes. If you find any fishies, you have to send them to me so I can put it in the fish book. See where I want to put this guy. They're funny. Here, I'll put it right there. Fishies. Everybody likes fishies. So we're going to take this and put it on the edge of the book. Am I staying under the camera? It's hard for me to do this. And this is going down there. And I'll leave the top up there. Like a little tab or something. And then, that's all I have for this book. I did have this. I could put it down here. Let's try. We'll try it out. Try it out here. So we're just going to put that there in the glue. And this is a ribbon with a wire on it. It's got wire in it. I could take the wire out, but I didn't. So we're going to let that there and glue it down the bottom a little bit. And let's see if I could get the wire out. Sure I can. Got that wire out, glued that down real good. There you go. It'll take out a little bit of the bulk, but that's fine, that's good. And then I had a little piece of ribbon, and I'm going to put it like that and leave it the top up like a little tab. And I'm using my hot glue gun. So good night, Janet. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for your support. Okay, as soon as that cools, we can shut that up. Everything's dry. So that's part of the chicken book. There's more in here to do, to work on, but I don't have to do it all tonight. But as I work in the book, it's an ongoing art project for the whole year. So we did that, and let me show you my fairy book. I have a fairy book going on, and I bought a second-hand book. It was Lady Coddington's pressed fairy book. And it's a little story about a little girl that her grandmother gave her a book to put pressed flowers in. And she didn't do the flowers. She found some fairies in the backyard behind the potting shed. And so she was collecting fairies. So when she smashed them in the book, they had all kinds of funny faces and smashed look faces, you know. So I decided that I loved the book so much, and it is a used book, so I'm giving it a second life by working in it. And I've been crafting in it, And this is what one of the fairies looks like um, when they're smashed in the book, and they're smashed. But there's a whole big story on it. And there's all kinds of videos in YouTube on it if you want to look it up. It's Lady Cottingham's book of pressed flower, a fairy book, a pressed fairy book. It's been around for a long, long time. So this is some of the pages that I've worked up, and some are better than others. And I have some fairy postcards, and I've been putting them in here, fairy postcards. So this was something that I printed out off of the internet, and I cut her out and put her down. And she's a fairy. She's a fairy. I love this one that I did. It was a clothing catalog. It was a catalog, and this girl was in the catalog modeling this dress. So I thought she looked like she was going into the garden, the fairy garden. And she has a net up here. She's got a pole with a net on it, and it's a butterfly net. So she was collecting some butterflies. Thanks for coming in, wine and dine and shine. Be sure and come back. I'll be back on Tuesday night. And so here's another postcard, and the pressed fairy down here, she was pressed with a surprised look on her face, and I put the fairy down, and then all of this background matches the postcard. So I've been painting around them and doing things. And this one, I glued this one down on the splatter. So anyway, the card that I just received can go in here too, and I can put the card right there, and then I can put this fairy over here, and there's 2 pages, you see. So I'm going to go ahead and put this fairy down, and I'm going to glue him down. But if you go to the used bookstores online, I think I only gave about less than $10 for this book. It's like $20 new, but I didn't care for it to be used, and I didn't care for it. It's not like a coloring book where somebody can color in it, but I had no problem getting it used and getting a cheap price on it. Well, Jennifer, you need to start looking for them, honey, and send me a fairy, and I'll put it in the fairy book. So what I will do now is I will decorate around here with some paint or some, put a little color in back here. I could use pencils. This is a brush pen, and just fill in the green back here. And the more I do to it, the more the more the better sometimes when I do my artwork. I like to do background pages. But, yeah. Use up your pens and pencils and ink, and use it all up. Use it or lose it. So if I do this for a little while, I might use up this pen. I have another bag of these pens in the closet. I just found them yesterday. So I've got more pens, more brush pens. So there we go. It's not coming out real fast, so I know there's not too much left. But I can use it till it stops. And sometimes when they make these pens, I bet you they only put that much ink in it. I bet you they don't even fill it all the way up. Just saying. They're always out to get you. I like the brush pens. I use them quite a bit. But I'm going to call this one done. So anyway, let's finish this up, and we will. I'm going to put her over here, but I'd like to do something on the background. So I'm just going to tack her down on this edge, like that, and put her in here, like that. And what I will do at another day, I'll come back in here and do something over here on this back page. And I like to do things like, I like to do stuff with ink pads, and like this ink pad, and I would do this all over the page, and I will use colors that blend with all of this together, and a little bit of this this is a red one. A little bit of this in the background would look cute. And I've done this before with the squares. It's fun. So I will continue to look for the lid to this. In the meantime, I'm using it. So that's what that's going to be about. And I will put the date over here. See, today's the 19th. Can you believe it? 7, 8, 9. Let's see if that's it. That's right. So I'll date that one. So sort of gives me an idea of when I worked on it last. So that's all I'm going to do in the fairy book tonight. So we did that. We did the doll book. Put this one back up for another day. We did the chicken book. And I would like to show you how to do a Happy Mail page. And what I like to do is I get my art book out. And I like to put a color down first. And it doesn't matter what color you put down. This is what we call a Happy Mail page. And you can do, like, I like to do blue and yellow. And then you get green. This one's got not very much left in here. Let's see if I can get any out. And we're going to call it empty. Okay. But we did get a little bit out. And then you take a credit card, an old credit card. Am I under the camera? The rice glue, is that what this is? Yes, D-A-R-I-C-E. Yes, I got it off of the internet, off of Amazon. Thank you, Brian. Did you hitchhike? Did you give me some thumbs? Thank you. And the word of the day is going to be blue. So whenever you go back tonight and you see my video loaded up, go back to the comments and type in blue, and that'll be the word, that'll be our secret word for tonight. Go back and give me a comment. And it doesn't have to be on tonight's video. It could be on another video. Any videos of mine. So I'm putting down a little bit of yellow. And I saved this little piece of paper because I got 3 words on it. They're prompts. I'm going to add them to my prompt list. So let's see if we can't get this covered up. Like that. And this is a big notebook. But that's okay. We'll get it on there. So that's that. So we'll get that cleaned up. Put that away. So I have some ephemera over here, and a lot of it is from Vanessa. So let's see if we can't put a collage together. She sent me these pockets, and this for September we're doing hidden pockets as our trade. And I made a hidden pocket over here that I will show you. So we're going to lay out a few of these, and there's a pocket, and then there's some things that we could put in the pocket or we can use. This one's got some double-sided tape on it. It sure does. So we can put this at the top of the page. And then we can put our glue on top of it. Our hello. Let me go ahead and put some glue on this. So that's cute. And then the hello is going to go right there. So this is a Happy Mail page, and I'm making a page, and putting some things, on this page, like a cluster type thing, and it's just an art page of a mix match items. And it's fun to do. So I know my camera won't go all the way down. I can't adjust my camera. So and this is a big page, but I've got a pocket down here on this side, right there. So, let's see what else Vanessa has for me. She gave me a ticket. These are tickets. All right, we can tear them off even. Look at that. I'm going to tear a couple of these out to make it look like we sent the ticket in here. On maybe we'll be a winner. We can be a winner. I'm going to put these on the page here in just a minute. But I'm just going to glue this down like that. And then we're going to add to it. So we've got another card, and it's got sticky on it. And it can go right there. So let me take the sticky off. Papers. That's nice. And we're making a Happy Mail page. And so far, I've got all of Vanessa's things on here. And we're going to get some of this paper that Doretha sent me. And I'm just going to tear it because that's what we do. And I'm just going to tear out a piece like this. And it can go down in here. And I need to get me another glue stick. And there's some glue up in there, but I'm not going to use it right this second. I'll get it out with a palette knife. But I got a new glue. I do love this glue. It's really good. It sticks really good. It's nice and wet, and it's hard. It's not soft. The purple ones, the glue, it comes off in clumps, and I don't care for it that much. So we're going to glue that down. Get that. And let's see what else I can find over here in my stash. Let's see, I got some of these flowers today from Belinda. So let's see some different things. I like the rose. So I'm going to tear this one out. And it's going to be, I'm going to color it. And I'm going to tear the edges of it up. And I can also ink this. And I just happen to have a red ink pad. Let's use it. Use it or lose it. And I can even color the rose with it as well. Ink the edges real good. And I have no idea how long the lid has been off. I don't know. So I'm just going to lay this down and just do a little rosy color here, real light. It looks good to me. Outline it a little bit. So that's going to go on here like that. That's fun. Put some glue here. I got these little things too. So I'm just going to put it on here cattywampus. That's as good as any. And then I've got these little tickets I'm going to use. And I'll put them up here. So we'll have the winning ticket stubs. Gotta have those. Okay, so I used that, and here's another leaf that Vanessa gave me, and I can connect these two together, sort of touching each other on the pockets. like that. And we could put some more stuff in the pockets. We can stick this in the pocket. Some more doodads. And then I'll put these back over in the Happy Mail area. See what else I can find that I can use. I've got some painty papers. Somebody sent me some painty papers. And I can punch a flower out of this. See if I can do it. Hi, Angela. Hi, sweetie. We're making a Happy Mail page. So I've got that to put on here. That's pretty. And this is fighting me. It's a fighting me, I tell you. We'll make another one over here. Okay. Come on. It didn't quite do it, but that's okay because we're going to double them up anyway. So let's put these down. Like that. And this one, like that, covers that other one up a little bit. Press the petals down. That looks good. Let's see, we've got some more of this. I haven't used any of this yet. And it's some kind of a ephemera type paper. So let's put some of this down. And I'm going to put it down like this. Just because. Just because we can. So we've just got that there. That's good, that's good. Clean my little mess up a little bit, just a little bit. What else does it need? I do have some music paper. This is from Doretha. We've got a Victory in Jesus right there. I think that has to be under the hello. Yeah, we're going to put that under the hello. We'll just ink that little puppy up. So, if you all need me, holler at me. Yell and taps so that I can see you. But we're going to put this Victory on here. So, yeah. We're going to do it. So there's that. All right. I still don't know what else I need on there. What does it need? Does it need a vocal or you know, I hate to cover everything up because I just took my time and putting it all down there. No, we're not going to cover it all up, but we can put something down. We can put something down. Oh, I got this book today. It's a free catalog that you get in the mail. This one's from Oklahoma, and it's got animals in it. So maybe we can find an animal to put on there. That's a big one, but I like it. I think I could put it on down there. Should I trim it out? He's laying down. He's taking a rest. Can you all see me? Pretend that's the bottom of the foot there. And his tail, we'll have to give him a new tail. His tail's not very big. And she's going with him. She's going to go with the horse. Just horsing around. Horsing around. Like that. So he can go right down here and he'll fit. He'll fit right down here. So he's going in the picture. So anyway, if you need any free magazines, go to any of the states, any United States, and type in visitors, travel or something, guides, tour guides, visitors, and they will send you the books for free. You have to fill the form out, put your name and address in there. I don't usually give them my phone number, but if they want a phone number, I usually I don't give them my phone number. I give them a fake phone number. But they will want your email. So I don't mind the emails because I can delete those and you can unsubscribe to those later. But to get the magazines, then they'll send them to you for free and you got free magazines. So there's no excuse for anybody saying, I don't have any magazines. No excuse. No excuse whatsoever. So I've got this little goat. He's kind of cute. Let's fussy cut him out. He's on the fence. He's sitting on the fence. He's got ears and horns. So we got us a little goat. We got Billy. Billy's down here. And I'm going to leave him on the fence post. Like that. And he's going to go right there. And he'll look fine. So, how's our page doing? Are we doing okay with it now? Do we need anything else? Is that enough? We can continue to do more. Okay. And there's another there's a butterfly. Let's put the butterfly on there. Yeah. We like butterflies. It's a monarch. And it's easy to cut out. Lickety split. We're just going to put that right there. Should be two. Where should we put them? How about right there? That's good enough. Okay, so what are we going to do next? I'm going to quit on this, and we'll do something next. What's on my list? We're going to do our trivia, our post, our prompts. 100 Days of Art. See, this would be considered a 100 Day of Art, too, if I wanted to count that. But I'm using that other little book that I have. So, and I will take one of my pencils, and I will make new antlers for my butterfly. And maybe a leg or two. We'll give him a little legs. All right. So he's good. This is good. All right. Now let's put a date on it. Like that. Put that away. Put that away. And then I've got some more animals to cut out in this magazine, but we'll do it in a few. So I like to write on here some of the people that have donated these things. So I know Vanessa and Doretha and that's the only two people I know for sure that's on this page. So I like to do that to give them credit. Okay, so we're going to lay this over and let it dry. And we're going to get out the 100 days of 100-day challenge of art, days of art. And I've been doing this since, where did it start? It looks like it started in June the 24th. And I've been doing it every day that I stream. So I've got lots of prompts, and some of the pages look fun, and some of them are cute, and some of them are not so cute. But we play. So that's the main thing. We play. So whatever I do today, and we'll make sure it's over here on this side so you all can see me. I think it will land on this side. So there's a lot of pages in here. We've done, I lost, oh, let's see, we can count. I think we're on 40 some, 42, 36, 37, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, and 46, 47 and 48, 47 and 48. usually have it on there. $47 and $48. So we're going to do $49 and $50. Woohoo! 49, and we're going to do two of them at the same time. And these are going to be halvesies, halvesies pages. So we're going to get some new prompts. And I've got 3 new ones to add to my list of prompts as soon as I find it. As soon as I come across it, like right there. So I've added all of these prompts the other day, and I've got more. So I wanted to put the fine liner on there. Fine liner, a tag, and a fish to my prompts. They don't have numbers on them. So if you want to use any of those prompts tonight, you need to tell me. Hi, Dana. Tell me that you want to do those prompts. So let's write down, you can either give me a number between 1 and 120. I can recount these. Let's see. 120. 1, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 9. 130 and 131 and 132. So you can pick numbers between 1 and 132. So I'll look them up for you. Between 1 and 132, I need 20. So Jennifer wants 120. That's a safety pin. So, hello everybody. We're doing prompts. 100 days of prompts, and we're going to do 2 today. Esther says, I think some of those were mail pages, not prompts. Okay, you need to give me some information on that. Mail pages and not prompts. Okay, we've got number 80. And that is something on the left. Something on my left. I can do that. 55. 55 is a household item. And I decided that if I ever get the household item again, I'm going to use a spoon. I already planned it out. And I do have safety pins. We like these fancy smancy ones. So we're going to use this for my safety pin. It's got bling on it. Okay. And something on the left. I've got glue. I've got pencils. Got a magic marker. We'll decide what we want to do over there in a minute. Okay. Angel says 132. 132 is a fish. Thank you very much. Esther, no, I did this one page, and I think I used Happy Mail or something, but that's still an art page. So it doesn't have to come off of this particular sheet. If I had other things to put in my stash, it's still 100 days of art. And we've been trying to do 10 art prompts on each one of these little squares. I got 2 on, most of them have 2 on a page. So I'm counting, instead of doing it by day, I'm counting them as I go, because I only stream 3 times a week. So instead of doing 7, I'm doing 6. But I'll eventually catch up. Right, it doesn't matter either way, sweetie. Yep, we're good. That's all good. That's good. That's good. So after the fish was 47, and that is some fiber. There's glitter on my table. This thing is getting in my way. Here we go. Okay, 47. 15 is words. Words. And 32 is black. 59 is a water-soluble supply, something water-soluble. That could be watercolors. Anything that will ink pencils is water-soluble. Paint is water-soluble. And then it was 59, and then 11 is fabric, a fabric scrap, and number 8 is markers. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Markers. They can be water soluble. We're starting on the second one now after 8, and that is number 3 is dots. And you can use the end of your paintbrush if you want to make your dots. Number 10 is tissue. Now that could be a Kleenex, or it could be tissue paper, or whatever you want to interpret the tissue any way that you want. That was 10. 55 is another household item, and it's allowed to have doubles, because the other one was on the first page, and this one's going to be on the second page. And I can use the same spoon if I want to, and it depends on how well it works. Okay, 10, 55. And 12 is modeling paste or spackle, texture paste. I got me a new jar of texture paste. And 81 is bubble wrap. I've got some new bubble wrap over here. The last bubble wrap I had, all the bubbles were popped, and it turned out to be a terrible item. 123. I need to redo this. 120. I'll be back over here. Marbles. All right. Do you all know where your marbles are? I know where mine are. Number 5 is stamps. Now, you can use postage stamps or stamping items, whatever you wish. 115. Butterfly. And that could be a picture from a magazine, or it could be a sticker, or you could draw it. You can even draw a butterfly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. Butterfly was 115. 130. And 111 is a stapler. I know where my stapler is. And 130 is a fine liner. Okay, that's it. Okay, let me take a picture of this and I'll post it in the group real quick for those who want to play along. Oh, I can't. My phone's busy. Okay. If anybody wants to play along, I will let you write them down or take a snapshot to do these with me. I can take a picture after we're done. And here's the other side. There you go, Jessie. Is it working? Okay, Jessie's my faithful partner. She likes to play with me. I don't like to do it by myself. Okay, so this is going to be my pages, page 49 and page 50. And I've used a grocery bags paper to make my book, and recycled, so everything was kind of free of using up my stash. Okay, so the first one is said fibers. So I'm going to get into my sewing pouch, see if I've got any fibers in here, and I do have more fabric in the closet. I know we did the rooster today, so shall we use that one today for my fiber? And I don't have to do them in order, but I do need to use this and this. And I just cut out a fish the other day. I wonder what I did with it. That's a good question. I think it's over here in this envelope. I cut out a fish. It was a fish tail. But I can make another fish. I can make a fish. I know it's in here, but I'd have to open up every bit of it to find it. I know it's in here, though. I need a fishing hook. Catch me a fish. And Cindy Levin said you could take and put these on the jelly plate. These are stickers. Put them on the jelly plate and decorate them. Got a little this and that in here. Just happened to look for the fish. There's another girl. Somebody sent me that in Happy Mail. Oh, Vicky sent me this. That's cute. And no idea what that is. Don't look like anything I know. Okay. Going towards the back. Got some of those. Okay. Let's see. I have to put a word on there. Let's see if I've got F-I-S-H, fish. I can spell the word fish, and then that would be my word. So my fish and my word would be together. And then I got to use some black and markers. Okay. Let's try this much. I'm going to paint my edges black. So we can do that. So we've got to have some black on our page. And it just has to be on the edges. And that's all I need to do. So there's the black. And then here's our fabric. So we're going to glue it down just like that. And I'm going to use the hot glue gun. Lickety split. Do it real fast so it'll go right on there. Okay. And our safety pin, we can put it on there. There's our safety pin. We get to use our spoon. Household item. And we're going to use the word fish. And we'll see how well it's going to stick to our napkin. Our kitchen towel. We'll just hope that it does. Okay. There's our word and our fish. Now we're getting to the moments here. That was Happy Mail. Somebody gave me that. I get to the point where I like to mark things off. So we did the safety pin. We did the house. We're going to do the household item in just a second. We did the fish and the fiber and the words and the black. Now, it said fibers and fabric. So I need to put some more fibers, like some yarn or something on here, which I can do, which I have. Fibers. Any fibers is anything. Really, fabric and material. The fibers and the fabric can be the same. But I'll try to pull something out of here that I haven't used before. I haven't used this before. And so this could be my fibers. It's a piece of cordage, a cordage, and I'm going to glue it on there. I'll glue it up at the top. And it'll go on there just like that. And I will lay this down there before it gets cold. Just tap it in and then I can trim it off like that. So we've got some fiber on there. It's supposed to have 40 grams of fiber a day or something. What's the RDA for fiber nowadays? So so let's see, something from the left. Oh, I have a drink. Oh, look. Water-based, non-toxic, erasable markers. And I have to use a marker. So my markers, I did my fabric and my fiber. And this is going to be my, and it's something on the left, and it's my water-soluble markers. Okay. So I just have to use these and my spoon, and this one is done. So let's see. What should I do with my spoon? Any ideas? Any bright ideas? Any ideas? Glue it down by fish. Oh, glue the spoon down? No, I'm not going to do that because it's going to make my book too fat. I want to use it. I want to paint with it or something. If I have to, I will. But my book's going to get pretty fat. It's going to give me an alligator. A spoonfish. Oh, shoot. I can do it. I can break it off and do it. This is a Dairy Queen spoon. It's too fattening. That's right. I could break the handle off and not use the spoon part. And, okay. You think if I water it down enough, you think it would work? I'll do it. I used the marker. Can you see the marker that I used? The purple didn't show up very dark. Let me try the red one. Okay, I used the markers. And now I'm going to get some black paint. Oh my gosh, that's way too much. Too late. It's not going back in. Wish me luck. Now where's my spray bottle? Uh-huh. And I'll go ahead and get my fine liner. It's in black too. It's a fine liner paint, and it should work. I used it before and it worked. So I need to get me some what here. We're gonna make a mess. Okay. Put that up there. Put that up there. Okay. So I've got on my play clothes, so it won't matter. And I'm going to smack it. Oh my gosh, it looks like a bug. It does. It looks like a beetle. We can make things out of this. I'll do it 3 times. Okay, I'll do it 4 times. Okay. Now I'm getting carried away. Okay, that's going in the water. That's enough of that. That's all we need. So, that's it. But the first one looks like a bug. And all I have to do is put his back, put the hard shell on him, and look, see his legs? I can make him into beetles. It does. So this is a fine liner. And I can't tell you, I got this about 2 or 3 years ago, and the Mary Altier enabled me to buy them. And it works. It sure does. I need to shake it up. Okay, it's not working very good. It's separated. Let me shake it up real good. Well, hi, Pam. How are you? We're doing prompts. Draw the spoon on the paper. That's right, Brenda. I could have traced it. I can draw a spoon. So let's see if this will work now. Yep, it works now. Yeah, this is like, they remind me of the Nintendo. Remember the Nintendo, where they went back and forth. They kind of did a little march, and they did back and forth, and they would come down a line, and you had to shoot them all those little critters down. Yeah. So we're going to make our spoon. And I'm using the fine liner, but it's for the next game. So there's our spoon. All right, I think that's enough. That's all I'm going to do. By George, it took it. It took it. Okay, now the next one is tissue dot household item again. I can use my spoon again. Modeling paste. Get some of this down here. And Joe gave me some modeling paste, and I I was tired of asking them for it, so I bought me another jar of it off of Amazon. I don't know which one it was, but it doesn't matter. It won't go bad. It's kind of water soluble. You can add some water to it if it dries out. So let me see about getting this open. Like that. Very careful with your scissors and a bubble wrap. And I've got a bubble wrap over here. So we'll use this for our bubble wrap. Okay. And we gotta have a butterfly. Stamps. Oh, do I have some stamps? I think I do. Butterfly stamps. And I gotta have my stapler. And it's right over here somewhere. So I thought. Thought wrong. Hang on. I did clean it up over here a little bit, but definitely not enough. I don't know what that is, but that's not a stapler. That's not a stapler. Okay. Maybe it's over here. But I got a photo for tonight's postcard thing, and I got a person with a wheelchair on my desk somewhere underneath all this. So, let's see. What are we going to do? What are we going to do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. We got staplers. We got bubble wrap. We got toys. This goes on here. I showed y'all how to make that the other day. That's a piece of pie, a pie book. So we're going to do did it say stencil stamps? But I could do a stencil with the spackle. And then we can do the bubble wrap on top of this when it dries. Oh, this went hard as a rock. No, that's not the way it's supposed to be. I think this is plaster of Paris. I don't think it's spackle. I asked Joe what it was, and he gave me a baggie full of it. And I think it's something else. But we're going to try to use it because it's textury. We're going to smear it out. It still looks good. We're going to try to use it. But it's hard. It was in an airtight container. Alright, there's some textures. Spackle. Modeling paste. Okay, that's enough of that. That's all she gets. We'll put this back up in the top shelf and we'll throw it away next time. I'll throw it away next time. Might have one more usage for it, you know. We'll see. Okay. So we did the spackle, or the modeling paste. We can get our spoon back. And we gotta have a tissue. I've got a white a napkin. Would that be good enough for a tissue? Is that good enough? We'll clean my spoon off with it. And then we can use it on the paper. No, we won't. We'll throw that away. So this is doubled. We'll separate it. And we're going to glue this down. So let's see. Let's dry the spackle first. See how I can put all this together now. Now we've got to use marbles, and I know where my marbles are. They're right here. I never put them anywhere else anymore, ever again. I lost them one time, couldn't find them for a whole year. So this is my bag of marbles, and I need a box or a lid like this here to use it in. Just a minute. We're gonna get it. So let's put all of this stuff. Oh man, let's see. Where can I dump all this? Okay. Let's put it in a baggie. I got to get rid of that so I can have the box. And I'm not throwing it away. There's some baggies over here. Let's see if I can see them. To be up there. There they are. So, we've got some painting papers. There's some more fabric. That could go in the sewing bag. And the fibers can go in the sewing bag. This is some, looks like homemade yarn. But I don't think I made that. I have made yarn. There's some more fibers for eyelash trim. Here's some cards. And some words, and there's some stickers, a little bit of lace and fiber. I'm going to put that in the sewing bag. That can go into the glue drawer. There's some more stickers. I'm going to stick everything in this bag. I have no idea what I was making with all this stuff. But obviously I was on a roll to have a whole box full of it. There's a stencil. I've been looking for that. not. I forgot I had it. So here's some more paper. This is mulberry paper. And some more stickers and trims. Just odds and ends. And look, there's a butterfly stamp. But do I need that for this one? I have to leave that one out. This one's for the butterfly. So, and then I got it. This goes in a drawer beside me, and this can go in beside me. All right, we just cleaned that little box out. We did. And then all this down here is just ephemera and garbage trimmings. So we'll throw that part away. So my garbage can right there. So here's what we're going to do. We've got marbles. So I don't have to use all of them, but I use this when I make my marble paper. And I put a few marbles in there. And these go over there. And then I take and lay something down, like maybe a napkin. I've never done it on a napkin before. So let's see if I can do marbling on here. So what you do is you start off with some paint. And you put a few drops of paint onto your paper. And then you roll the marbles. So let's see if we can do it. And it's fun to do a couple of colors. It's fun to do blue and yellow, for example, and then they will make green. So let's see if it'll work on the tissue. It's just called marble art. Okay, so I'm going to take this off, and it is doubled, so I'm going to take the back off of it, and we're going to use some of this tissue on the page, and it's tissue and marbles. It's two prompts. So we're going to use, yep, we got to have the butterfly. There's a butterfly. Somebody sent me this, and I've used it. So here's the butter. This is good. Here's the butterfly. And it's in there backwards, and I can't see what it says. Sunshine and good vibes. Somebody sent that to me. I don't know who, but thank you. So, let's dry this. And I don't have to use all of it. I just use a little piece of it. Now, I like to use cardstock paper. When I do my marble paper, you get a box of this size out from under the cans, and when you go to the store, you steal these box lids. They have the soups in them and stuff, and you can take the cans out, and they'll let you take the box home. and do it on cardstock paper, and it makes yellow, blue, and green. Because if you look real hard, you can actually see the green in there. You can see the green where they've mix matched. So that's the fun part. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of this, and I'm going to use my scissors. I would tear it, but I'm just going to use my scissors tonight. So I'm going to make something like some grass, and see the paint is still wet, but that's okay. Let's make some grass, and we're going to glue it down here on the bottom. And I'm going to use my wet glue. Just a little L shape there. And right here. And so that's going there. And I'm going to use my stamp. And I'm going to just use black, just because I don't really know how it's going to work out. But I'm going to use some black ink and this little butterfly. And he's just going to be over here flying around, minding his own business. Like that. Oh, that's a cute butterfly. Look, it's got all kinds of little dotsies on it. Ooh, look at that. Is this thing in your way? That is a cute butterfly. Let me show it to you up close. So we can save this, or I'll save it for a little while. We'll see what we're going to do the rest of the night. Probably nothing else, but I wanted to show you this butterfly. This is a Where To Next Vicky Booten, and I believe it came from Miss Dana. Dana gave it to me. She sent me some Miss Booten. Look at that little butterfly there. Okay, that's a cute butterfly. I really like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so we did the butterfly, and let me mark it off. We got to use a household item again. I can do some more black marks. Oh, I'm gonna trace it and make flowers out of them, out of my spoons. So I'm gonna do something like this, and then I'll make some. They're gonna be the flowers in my little flower garden. I'll do 3 of them, like that. So I used my spoon. So we can go back over there, and I used my butterfly, and I have some stamps right over here in my bead box. If I can get to it tonight, we'll see. So I stamped a butterfly, so I got rid of 2. I did the marbles and the tissue together, and the household items are the spoons. I did the modeling paste. I'm going to do the bubble wraps next, as soon as I find it. We'll do that one next. And we got to do the fine liner and the stapler and some dots. So we'll try to see if we can use the end of this pencil. It said the end of a paint stick or a pencil, so I can do dots with this, and I can also use it with the black paint that I have left over for my dots. And I can do his antlers. Give him antlers. So we're doing some dots in our flowers here. These are spoon flowers. They're very popular this year. They grow in the southeast, and they don't do well in the winter. They die off in the winter, but they do come back in the spring. Spoon flowers. Y'all get that? There'll be a test. There'll be a quiz. Okay, so I got my dots. So, a Dairy Queen spoon. You can buy this. You can buy the ice cream spoons in Walmart. They have them. They'll have them. You can get them online. I get everything online. But Joe went and did that. So let me circle the dots. And I'm going to do my bubble wrap next. And I think I'm going to get right back into the yellow. Lemon yellow. And I have got just a dot there. Just a little something something right there. And I have to spread it out a little bit here on my palette. That's good. So I got a little bit of yellow right there, and I'm just going to dip my bubbles in it, and I'm going to go around the spoons if I can. Just a little like that. And then I have a fine liner and a stapler. Now I've got plenty of this, so I don't have to keep it all. I'm going to throw away the part with the paint on it. Throw that one away, and I can put this in my stencils, with my stencils for next time. So I did that. My fine liner. I have another fine liner up here. Let's see if I can find it. It has gold in it. One black and one gold. Let's just hunt for it. Hunting a rabbit. We're hunting a rabbit. Where's our rabbit? Elmer Fudd. That's glue. Oh, here it is. It's empty. All right. We'll use the black one. We're running out of time. So I'm just going to go around my spoons. Spoon flowers. They like to grow in grass. Okay. So that's enough of that, my fine liner. I've got it on my prompts now so we can use it more often. They're fun to write with. You can write and do scribbles with them and stuff. Now I've done everything except for my stapler. And I'm just going to staple along the bottom of the page. To hold my grass down. And that's it. That's it. That's all the prompts. So that was 50 prompts tonight. Woohoo! We did 50 days of prompts. So I will take a picture of that and after we get done. But this has got to dry. So, and I'm going to wash this one out and you put some more gold in there. This is copper, I think. There is a little bit of water in there, but it dried out. Okay, but that's fine. That's fine. So, okay, so this is going over to dry. We did everything except for the beads tonight. So, we're going to make some beads. And we're going to do two postcards. And I've got a photo. Juju, what kind of photo were they wanting me to do tonight? Can I just use... This is the choir at my church that I go to. And I was looking to see if my mom or my dad are up in there. I don't see them. But they have been known to, they were known to sing in the choir a time or two. But anyway, I was going to use this for one of my prompts. So we did the pig. We did the keys. We did an animal. And so we need some kind of photo. So I have this as one. I don't even think I need to put it on a card. It's by itself. There's a photo and then something with wheels. So that's my wheels. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! How about that? And then this is where the photo was. It was in a card. So wouldn't this be cute for borders? I'm going to save this. I'm just going to save it for borders when we get that prompt. So I just have to glue this down and then we're caught up with our postcards. And I have to admit, I'm not being very good with this this particular postcard, 100 Days of Postcards. I'm really not doing very good at it. I'm just slapping it together and I'm not really making a good page of it all. I'm not worried about the colors and I'm not worried about what it looks like. But, you know, hey, so eventually I will put these on. I think I'm going to use a ring to put them on. So we had something photo, and this is the twice we did photo and then wheels. So I thought those were cute prompts. So they're done. So, and they're all mixed up. They're not going to be in any order when I put them together on the ringlet. I've got a ring I'm going to put them on. So I'll wait till we get a few more before I put them on a ring. So now I'm going to make some beads. Well, it's not that you're behind. It's just that you're working on it. You just have it in works in progress. And then you might get to a point where you just not going to do that one. You know, you don't have to do the postcards. You don't have to do the 100-day challenge. Or just do a 20-day challenge and do 20 days of art. It doesn't have to be 100. And just go at your own pace. Oops, Pammy is hidden. Esther. It was an accident, Pam. Please don't get mad. You'll be back. We'll have you back here in a minute. It was an accident. She didn't mean to do it. Now that's just one of the consequences of being in our chat room. Every now and then you might get hidden or put in a corner. So for some reason, Esther thinks that Pam needs to be in the corner. And we're not going to judge, okay? We're not judging here. We're just going to accept it that she's in the corner and she'll be out soon. Just she might have to wait 2 or 3 minutes, but she'll be back. So I'm going to take and put my marbles up. I don't clean them or anything. I leave them just like that, and I put them in a baggie. Just like that. And every now and then, one of the marbles might jump out and jump onto the floor. So if that happens, it's okay. It's okay if one of the marbles jumps out. But you can find them. You can find the marble and you can bring them back. And just give them a stern talking to, not to do that again. But marbles are fun. Okay, so I'm getting my beads back out here. I buried my beads. I've got to put my photos back up. Here's some beads. And I love my stamps. I've got to put my stamps up. So they can sit there for a minute. And here's some more beads. So let's see if we need any more beads. Charms. I could get some charms. I haven't done any charms yet. There's some nice hearts. I might put some hearts on there. And I've got some butterflies. So we can put butterflies on there. We'll get those out tonight. And I've got some little butterflies too. So let's see if that'll be enough. We'll see. I don't do enough bead work like I want to. I know that I've had several of y'all request that I do more beads, do more bead work. And so this is one project that I'm trying to help reach that to-do list. I'll put this back over here out of the way. So let's see if you all can see me make these beads, little charms, and they're going to hang on a picture frame. So with chicken wire on it. So what I need to do is get into one of these. This one. Got some good stuff. And I need some more jump rings. So where did the jump rings go to? Probably on the bottom. No, they're not in there. I've got keys. These are all the ribbons with for cancer ribbons. I think they say hope on them. And you'll have to look to see if you can see the word hope on there. But anyway, I have another box with pink, nothing but pink beads are in it. And I make cancer bracelets. And I haven't done it for a long time. I need to get back into it. So right now, I have to get a post and start putting some beads on it. So there's one, and I like these beads. Let's do these in silver. Let's do all of these. And I need to get over here so you can see me. I'm just dipping into my beads and putting them on here. And this is going to be cute. And they're all some sort of glass or rock type of beads. And they're they hang real nicely on the thing. Thank you, Angela. You're our hero. So anyway, I'm making a loop on the end of my post. These are like used for earrings. And then I get a jump bead, a jump ring, and I use my needle nose and hold it, and I find the opening. Now jump rings are different than the spring rings. You don't want the springs because they're harder to work with. But the jump rings, I twisted it apart to the front, from front to back to the front. Not apart, but of course I dropped it. And now I can't find my jump ring. You all probably saw where it went before me. That's okay, I've got another one here. But you want to do it from front to back versus side to side, because you want to be able to close it back real tight. So here's my jump ring, and now I'm going to close it back together. And there it is. That's it. So I need to make a bunch of these. And I need to find, now those are spring. I had a package of jump rings. So let's see if I can find them. Here they are. We got plenty. No, these are springs. We don't want these. We want just the single hoops. These are like a little keychain rings. We don't want that. I might not be able to go forward with this if I can't find any more. Here they are. I knew I had more rings. I've got a whole bunch of them. So that's good. So we don't want we don't want the springs. We want the jump rings, the single ones. And so I'm just going to take a bunch of these and put them right here. Just like that. Ta-da! Jump rings, closures. Okay, so let's do another one. I need a post. And I need a stopper bead. Which is a seed bead that goes on the bottom because it's got like a pin head on there, and the bigger beads will slide right off. So we're going to get another bead and put it on here. If I can. And I'll go with another pearly white one, and I can do a butterfly in the middle, or a heart, or what else have I got over here that I could put on? I've got a bunch of these butterflies down in here, a bunch. And these little butterflies are plastic. I don't think they're metal. But I have a whole bag of them, and they're so small. There was like a million of them in the bag. So I got plenty of those. And maybe another bead on top, like that one. And another white one. And I don't make any of them the same. They're all different. So I got this one. I'm going to curl, make a loop on the end. And then I get a jump ring. And I'm going to open it up. And then I'll put the little loop I made on there. And I'm going to close it back up. And I've got another bead that I made. So we just need to make about 20 more. So I get another bead, another post. Am I doing okay with you guys? Ginger, that's not true. Don't you be talking like that. You can eat worms if you want to, but don't you be talking like that. So I'm going to put that on there, and I'd like to have one of these. So we're going to get a scissors, and we're going to cut these apart. And I'm going to put a heart on there with a bead on the top. And we could still do butterflies on top of that. And another blue bead to finish it off. That's a keeper. We're going to make the coil on the top of the post, and we wrap it around the round needle nose pliers, the round ones, to make the loop. And then we get a jump ring. Same thing over and over. We're doing it. Open it up, put the loop in the jump ring, and close it back up. And we made another one. That one's cute. I'll make several of those. And we've got these butterflies. We could do it too with these. So let's cut some of these apart too. Okay. So let's make get another post. How are we doing on time? If I make one more, then I'll make one more, and then we can put them on the picture frame. And once you get going, it doesn't take long to do it. At all. So that'll be one there. So we'll get the needle nose and we'll curl this around the needle nose. And open a jump ring. And we'll get it in there and we'll open this up. Put the little bead that we made and put it on the jump ring. We'll close the jump ring. And all you have to do is remember to keep at least one of your hands tight so that you don't drop it. When you that's when you start loosening them. So now that's going to be cute on there too. They're all going to be cute. So I've made 4. So what I'm going to do is put these away. Let's see where I can put some of these. We'll put some of these away. These are cute little hearts. And the butterflies can be put away. Just like that. And put some of these in there. Like that. I can sit all day and play with beads. I don't know what it is, but I sure can. I can sit and just play. Well, I'm going to keep that bead since I get it off of there. There we go. And it goes over there. We don't need that. We do need the pliers. And we'll put the needle nose back in the box along with the rest of these beads. There's that jump ring that I dropped. That's good. That's fine. All of those. And look. Bedazzle. I found that on my desk. Okay, so these can go back in the box. And I'm going to get the picture frame. And we're going to put these 4 beads on the picture frame before I leave. I got 7 minutes. So, here's my picture frame. And I've got all of these on here. And I just need to keep on trucking. So I'm going to end up opening up my jump ring again. And then I'm going to put it onto the chicken wire. Like so. Like so. And then hold it tight and then twist it back. And make sure it's together. There's one. You gotta hold your mouth right. So here we go here. There's two. Once I get going, you get in a rhythm and then you can do it. Lickety split. And sometimes your left hand is easier to do it than your right hand. It looks good. And one more. How about that? I didn't get to the hidden pockets tonight, but I can give you a little quickie. I got 4 more minutes. That went off faster than I thought. So I'm going to put this over to the side. If I do a little bit every day that I stream, I'll get that project done. So we are doing hidden pockets, and Angela gave us the idea to do it, and she sent me a little video on it, and I posted it in the group. And Juju has also done 2 videos. I posted those videos in our group on how to make hidden pockets. And Juju made the cutest ones last night, and the even cuter than that the night before. So she has really gone all out with the hidden pocket. So let's see what I've done with my hidden pockets. Where are they? Gosh. That I practiced on. I practiced on them. And Vanessa sent me some hidden pockets, and I've lost them. They're probably right up here real close. These are some things that Vanessa sent me, and they're just sitting over here. But up here, I've got some hidden pockets up here. Let's see. Doesn't look familiar. That doesn't look familiar. What's this? This is a book. A booklet that I made. I have no idea what I was doing in this. It's just another accordion book. But I can show you how to make it real quick and simple. She used a greeting card, and those were really cute. And I'm going to have to spend all day on them the next time. Are these her hidden pockets? These are Vanessa's hidden pockets. I found them, Vanessa. They were right up here where they should be. So here's the picture of it, and then when you open it up, there's a hidden pocket in there. And you can journal on one side, write a letter or note, and then this is the hidden pocket. And it looks, and the front, when you put it back together like a little puzzle, it holds, it's like you can't tell, you know, you can't tell. And then here's another one that Vanessa made me. So I just didn't look in the right spot, but it's a hidden pocket, and I think this is in there backwards. I think it goes this way. So when you slide them in, but you get the front and the back, and you glue it like a horseshoe, and then you cut the top part off, and then that's when you glue this plain paper in there. Not till after you cut it off. Cut it off, and then you can glue it inside the top, the lid, and then you can push it back down. You have to cut this a little bit smaller to fit down in the U shape. So that is cute. And then here's another one she made. I think this one's gorgeous. And she put another pocket inside her hidden pocket. She did. She put a hidden pocket in the pocket. And this goes down in here, and you hide it. It's hidden. And she's got this type of trimmings on it. And you have to sort of hold your mouth right. But that's how hers is cut off. But you cut it off before you put this card up in there. You glue it like a horseshoe upside down, and then this is a horseshoe going this way, so that this is opened, and then this side would be open until after you get your card to glue up in there. That's part 3 of it. Part 1 is to cut your card and match it up. So that was from Vanessa, and then this one's from Vanessa. Pretty. She's got pretty decorations on it and everything. And then you pull it up, and there's your hidden note card. You could even put a staple in some pads, like extra paper, plain paper, or sticky notes, like this size notes. You could put that on here, staple it at the top, and then you can have the sticky notes in your purse. Whenever you need to write something down, you'll have it. And so those are the hidden pockets. So I've been taking names for them. I'm going to leave these out and make sure that Vanessa knows that I found them. I accidentally lost track of them. And I knew they were close, but I just didn't know what I did with them. But she sent them to me before we even were talking about it. And I didn't want to talk about it while we were doing the doll trade, because I wanted to give the doll trade enough attention so that we could, get it done successfully. Not everybody trades every time. And then some people want to go ahead and know what I'm making the next month, and they want what's next, and they want to go ahead and start making stuff. And I get frustrated when I jump ahead too far. I feel like I'm not giving the trade that we're working on enough credit, enough attention, like the doll trade. But I showed you the doll book, and I showed you how to make the hidden pockets. There's 3 videos in the Facebook group if you want to look them up. It's time to start making them. Pam, you want to be in the trade, okay? And I've got this new book that Vanessa gave me. She made this book for me just to put our trades in. So that's good. And that's real good. So I will put Pam down on the trade, and I just need to know how many people you would like to mail to. One pocket to one partner. So you can have as many partners as you want. Did you get my happy mail, Ginger? Okay. And that's good. Doretha, I opened up your happy mail at the beginning of the page of the video, and I also did a happy mail page, and I used some of your stuff. I used your dyed paper and your music paper. So Pam, how many? 2 partners. Okay. We'll do it. And I will give you your partners at the end of the month. It's for September. So you get to start making them, and then get them in the envelopes, so that when I give you your partner, all you have to do is address it, and it's ready to go. You can even go ahead and stamp it and everything. Get it ready. So so far we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 signed up so far. So Vanessa is so sweet. She really has done she's gifted me quite nicely, and I'm not quite sure I deserve it. She's done so well for me, and I'm going to put some of these things in here to get them off my desk. But she's this would be something cute to make sometime too. It's a trifold, and it's got pockets. There's 3, 4, 5. You could put 6 pockets on this trifold. We might do one that's littler, a little bit littler on a tray next time. But we'll see. We're always making something, but these are like little envelope and little library pockets. So there we go. Okay. And then she's got this magnetized. It's got a magnet on it, so it stays in there. And I've got some women over here to make dolls. But and then I got some extra. This is Happy Mail stuff that I received. And oh, there's my hidden pockets. But I'm not going to do that tonight. I'll do it next time. I'm going to leave this on my desk with Vanessa's pockets, and we will pick this up Tuesday, and we'll spend an hour on them to make some Tuesday. And we're probably going to continue with the whips, works in progress. So we've got the bowl, the t-shirt yarn bowl, and the beaded picture frame. Okay, good night. It's been a great night. I appreciate everybody. Thank you all for coming. Give me a thumbs up. Come back to the chat, to the video, and type in the comment sections after it's video uplifted. Type in the comment section blue. Today's word is blue. So thank you, Esther. Thank you, Angela, Patty, Doretha, Teresa, Pam. Thank you, everybody. You all have a great rest of the weekend. I'll see all of you in the chat room sometime, somewhere. I'll see you. If I don't forget, I'll be in Juju's channel, and she comes on about 11, I think. So we'll see you later. Bye. Good night. Forget, I gotta turn this off now. Okay, that's it. How do I stop it?